Alright guys, so news broke out last week. Manglobe is an anime studio in Japan that animates. Anime has filed bankrupt last week. And at first I didn't really care for it. I was like, whatever, it's just another anime studio. Until I saw what they did. I don't know if most of you guys know this, but you probably do. I think I have it stated. I need to do a top 10 list of my favorite anime of all time. On that list, number 1 is Samurai Champloo. Manglobe did Samurai Champloo. And I looked at it, I said, no. And there's been fans for years, me included, have been begging them to do another Champloo because the story never ended, because it was like I want to say a cliffhanger. It was more like to be continued maybe in a few years, and I was hoping they were going to do it. Not now. That shit is done. I was pissed. I was like, no. And then the worst thing about it is they released the anime series that ended on a cliffhanger recently, the anime known as a Gangasta. Now, I did a review for the new anime channel that was coming up. I was doing a new anime channel that's coming up. By the way, guys, if you want to be part of this anime channel, let me know down below. No matter of fact, don't comment below. Message me through YouTube or message me through Facebook, as always, and I'll give you the details and stuff more about that later. But Manglobe was working on Gangsta. And Gangsta ended on the cliffhanger. Now, we don't know if they're going to get season 2. I mean, after the bankrupt, I don't know. Maybe they could sell the rights to some other company. Because funny thing is, there was this anime called My Teen Romantic Comedy. Season 1 was done by another studio. Season 2 was done by another studio, a better studio. No disrespect to Manglobe. Maybe they could sell the rights to someone else. Not Toei. Do not give it to Toei. Maybe Madhouse can pick it up or someone. Not Toei. Do not give that shit to Toei Animation. Toei don't need nothing. They need to fix Super Dragon Ball Super first before they get any other anime. And One Piece too. Fuck Toei. But yeah, I mean, damn. I was like, no, because I didn't know what it did. They did Deadman Wonderland, a anime that is very popular in the States. Oh my God, Samurai Champloo is very popular over here too. The thing about, I think, what Manglobe, I can't get her name right, Manglobe did as a studio, they never catered to fan service. And what I mean by that is they never gave you an anime with ass and titties. They always gave you an anime that was catering more to sometimes the Japanese audience, but a hell of a lot catered to the American and Western audience per se. Like over here, there's probably, I can say, maybe about 5 or 6 of their properties that are actually liked by mostly people in the States over here. And I gotta be honest with you, when I heard about it, I read, also I'm subscribed to Chibi over there kind of broke down the news, and when I heard about it, I was like, oh, this is bullshit. Then when it came out, I read more about it, I said, oh, fuck. And I read what they did, Samurai Champloo. That's when I was upset. It's one of my favorite anime of all time. I was still hoping for a movie. God, I was hoping for an anime series. You don't know. You guys just don't know. If they ever released an animated series for that shit, I would have, like, another one, review, because that's my favorite anime of all time. Just the music. Even though I know the guys who did the music for it won't come back because the guy who did it died in 2011, which was sad. I heard about it, and I was a huge fan of his music. They still would have kept that hip hop feel to it, and I was just, oh my God. Yeah. There's mostly certain animes that soundtrack wins me over. Samurai Champloo, Bleach. The thing that will draw people back to Bleach is that soundtrack. I kid you not. Bleach has probably one of the best soundtrack to an anime by far. I think it's the best soundtrack since Dragon Ball Z's Bruce Faulkner score. That's how good Bleach anime, soundtrack is. But Manglobe, man, God, Jesus, because because at first I said it like I stated earlier, I did not know they worked on Samurai Champloo. That was actually the first anime they did, and I was like, oh fuck. And it's a studio that is loved by the Western audience because they know we're not gonna get no ass and titties, and if they do it, they do it in a way where it's necessary to the story. Because either it's a rape scene with it, or either they do it in a way where it's needed for the story, or they do it in a way where it's not forceful. It's not like your typical anime like, hate to say it, High School DxD or High School of the Dead. Those type of animes where ass and titties is pretty much the selling point for those animes, which is fine. But after you see it each season, it gets a little redundant and a little bit, okay, this shit ain't good no more. And you probably say, well, what about Prison School? That is exception, because they embraced it in a way, and plus Prison School is on a whole different level for those animes. I'm sorry, Prison School is like way above them. Like there's so much layers to Prison School. I gotta do a review on that shit. That shit had me rolling, and I can't wait for season 2. But other than that, guys, what do you guys think of Manglobe going out of business, bankrupt? Comment below, let me know. Were you a fan of Samurai Champloo like I was? It brings a tear to my eye. Or were you guys a fan of Gangsta? If you guys were fans of Gangsta, I'm sorry. And Gangsta was good, but it had some problems. Well, that show would not be airing on Toonami, I promise you that, because Jason DeMarco is the type of guy who likes to air the show and let it finish. I wouldn't even air that. I want it, because if you get to that episode 13 and we can't get no more episodes, it's just going to be a pain in the ass. It'll be like a Deadman Wonderland type of situation. Don't air it. Please don't. As always, guys, like and subscribe. Let me know down below what you guys think. Comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are. I'm very upset about this. This was heartbreaking news last week for me. I was like pissed. I was going to do it when it broke out, but I was just so busy with work and stuff. So, as always, guys, peace. Let me know down below what you guys think, and talk to you later.